this is kind of a fun tool, and I don't know that this one will die. I think BotAmp is going to be in trouble, but this is a tool here. It's called Memory LOL, and the site is memory.lol/app. What you're able to do is to see if a Twitter username has changed over time. So as you may be aware, if you have a Twitter account, there is a unique ID associated with that account. It's just a string of numbers, okay? But you can have a Twitter account with the username Craig Silverman, and then tomorrow I could decide, you know what, I want a new username. And I could move to that new username and bring all my followers and all my previous tweets, right? But people coming to visit that new username won't know that I used to be at Craig Silverman. This is a tool to potentially help you see if a Twitter user has changed their username over time. Because what doesn't change is that unique ID of numbers. You can change the username, the ID stays the same, and this does a search using the Twitter API to see if an ID has changed over time. And I ran an example here with the General Flynn account. This is the conspiratorial former American military officer, General Michael Flynn. What we can see here is that back in 2014, he originally joined Twitter and his username was MTP Flynn. And then in 2016, at some point, he changed it to Gen Flynn, okay? Now, there's a couple of limitations here. This is not a database that can pull from the entire history of Twitter users and Twitter usernames. It is limited. It has a bias towards, as we'll see here, it is a bias towards, things observed in the past, 60 days or so. So it's gathering data from more recent timelines. So if somebody is a scammer account and they're, changing their user ID over and over and over again, and this is happening recently, you may get lucky and actually be able to see that path of what they've been doing. But the reason why I was able to pull the historical example of General Michael Flynn is that it has actually done targeted queries pulled from, lists of sort of bad actor Twitter accounts to kind of do those queries and have them there. Now that is going to be heavily US biased, but if people have, published lists in the past about kind of manipulative Twitter accounts in different parts of the world, they might show up there. But just be aware, you may not get any results. That doesn't mean they've never changed their username. It just means it's not in this particular database, okay? So you're kind of hoping to get lucky is the bottom line. And it's telling you where these bad actor lists came from. And you can see like, these are very, very US biased, okay? So maybe you get lucky with a recent bad actor on Twitter, just the limitations there.